Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks, Futures, and Forex preview for Tuesday, May 3rd, 2022. Hope you had a good trading day on Monday. It was a decent day for us. No futures opening range play. We did we'll have a winner still going actually in Forex, so that's nice to carry that over. In stocks, we had 3 winners and 1 losers, and it was all good. So it was a good trading day overall. I'll just talk briefly about tomorrow's numbers because we started a 2-day Fed meeting, obviously. We got the JOLTS job openings at 10 a.m., factory orders at 10 a.m. here in the U.S., vehicle sales at some point during the day. That's it. There's a couple of minor numbers overnight out of Europe, including the unemployment rate out of Europe, which is at 6.8% or so. And so we will see, what that looks like. But that's it. That's the only data until we get to the Fed announcement. So it'll just be, full size tonight, half size tomorrow night ahead of the Fed, and there was something else Wednesday even that we had to be worried about. Oh, trade balance. Yeah, so trade balance in the Fed. Here's the ES front month futures contract, daily chart of the broad market in futures form. We did dip to new lows, but we came back. But it was a slow drift. We'll look at that in a minute. You got the S&P closing actually up 23, so that looks like a double bottom, but we'll see. Don't hold your breath. NASDAQ 100 up 221 points. Again, pretty ugly. The SOX up 102.5 points. Still near the lows. Biotech's up 52.77. Swept the lows. Got the Russell 2000 up 18. We got crude oil up 40 cents. Gold down, up $1.90. Well, down for the day, and then now up $1.90. But yeah, we're breaking back down on gold. So gold's not afraid of inflation. Other people might be. Nasdaq advanced decline ratio plus 353. So a little bit more stocks positive than negative, but just barely. But on the New York it was negative 451. So overall, if you look at the two sides, it's basically a negative 100 is what it was. Nasdaq volume 4.8 billion shares, 4.9 on the day, which is up a little bit from what we were seeing most of last week. Got the VIX down for the day after by the close. It was up. Still hasn't gotten that 40 level. There's no panic level. Remember, that's the panic level 40, right? VIX at 32.34. Got the trend, a real low close at 0.6. But we had that real high one the day before, so that's going to take a while to drop off. So I don't imagine that 10-day moving average is going to matter for a while. Apple up 31 cents. 157.96. Amazon up $4.37. Again, after sweeping lows again and after gapping down on Friday and going lower. Ugly, right? This thing's down third in the last couple months. Facebook up $10.66. Kind of the same story. Google up $49.47. Also down quite a bit. 700 points on 3,000 is still 25% basically. Goldman Sachs up $4.93 after sweeping lows, and the risk line from the 13 sell signal. Netflix up $9.10, but that's a blip. That thing's been beat up so badly. Peloton, another one. This one was up $18.73, up $1.17. That's whatever. Who knows? It's hard to measure that one anymore. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down 207. So bonds down, rates up. Ick. That's for tomorrow, or the 2-day Fed meeting anyways. Tesla up 32.18. Zoom's at up $5.22. These look like blips on these. That's a 5% move on Zoom, but it still looks like a blip because it used to be at 400, still in the range. We got Robinhood, the other one that we're kind of watching, up, and it's at 1048. Might be a bottom forming in Robinhood. That's what we kind of think. VIX closes down to 27. This is the VXX, sorry, not the VIX. 2750. Bitcoin sitting at 38,510. Is what it is, and the Dow is up 84 points. In terms of the intraday action, this is what we're dealing with. So again, we look at the 5-minute candle. We basically opened just slightly down, filled it, went a little higher at one point, came down dead flat going into lunch. Then we drifted lower. Started to look ugly. The advanced decline ratio was pretty negative, but then the last hour or two, hour and a half, we'll say, we did rally. But it keeps us in the range of the day and barely above the opening level. So it's not a very exciting day from the market's perspective, but we did pretty good on our trade calls. 3 winners, 1 loser on the stock side. The opening range play didn't work. We've got a good winner going in Forex. So, not a bad day overall. That's it. We'll see what we get on Tuesday. And again, start of a Fed meeting. And it's not that I think everybody knows they're going to do a half point. A 3/4 point now would be a big shocker. There is talk about that in June, but I think the bigger thing will be the comments on Wednesday after the announcement. So we'll see what we get. Charts as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great Trading Tuesday.